All right, I got a haul. I got a haul for you guys today. It's Comic Collector 101 here, coming at you. Um, I got a haul. I got a lot of books to get through. Uh, Mostly just from stores, from different times um, that I've went over the past couple months. Um, but we'll see. I'm just gonna show them all. So yeah, let's just get right into it. All right. So this is the first book that I wanted to show off. This is my only eBay purchase, and this is Dead of Night #1. I'm just a really big fan of Bronze Age horror titles, um, and I just love this cover. I mean, look at that. Come on, like you cannot tell me that is not a badass cover. You know, it's awesome. It's in real high grade, and I don't even think I paid much for it. I think I paid like 12, 14 bucks, something like that. Um, but this book is nice. I mean, it it's just awesome, and I'm surprised this book doesn't go for much. But I haven't checked it in a while. I think I bought this back in like May, or late May, early April, somewhere around there. Um, but I bought this book and I'm in love with it. I love this book. It's amazing. Um, Definitely happy to have acquired it. So there you go with that one. Uh, if you find this book, get it. I mean, it's just an awesome book. Awesome book, man. All right. What next? Giant Size Avengers #4. This is the issue where Vision and Scarlet Witch get married, and I'm surprised. I mean, this book consistently sells for about 10 to 15 bucks on eBay, um, and I bought it for pretty much. I pretty much paid eBay price for it, and I'm fine with that. I mean, I'm surprised it doesn't go for more, but I'm happy with paying 15 for it. It's a really nice high grade. I mean, you would think that the spine would be all, you know, had a bunch of creases on the spine, but not really. Not with this one. Not with this copy. It's nice. The colors are very deep on it. I mean, it's really nice. It's really nice. Definitely happy with it. Uh, uh J2, number 5. This is the I think the first appearance of Wild Thing, which is Wolverine and Elektra's daughter. And oh, I got other books here too. So yeah, we got a lot of books here. But this is J2 #5. This is the first appearance of Wild Thing. Like I said, the daughter of Wolverine and Elektra. This is from like a totally different universe, so it's not really that big of a deal. But it was only like what, $3 or something like that. The sticker says 99 cents, but I just put it in this bag and board. Um, but yeah, it's really cool, so I'm happy to have it. Not too much of a big deal on that, but hey, I got it for cheap, so. Um, Daredevil #113. This is the first appearance of Deathstalker, I think. Oh, not the first appearance of him, but this is the cameo appearance of him, I think. And his actual first appearance is in 114. They didn't have 114 at the store when I went there to get this book, and that book. This was the first trip I made, and I only came out with like 3 books. So, uh, yeah, I didn't spend a lot of money that day. But I got those books, uh, and yeah, I paid like $5 for this, so whatever. I didn't really feel like spending that much that day. So, you know. Okay. Now these next pile of books are from two different stores that I went to quite recently. So, um, what? Okay. This is Venom Lethal Protector number 4. This is the first appearance of Scream and all the other symbiotes. Well, cameos of them. Riot. I wrote them down here because I don't remember all of them at the top of my head. First appearance of Scream. Cameo appearances of Agony, Lasher, Phage, and Riot. So, there you go. I know this. I remember this book actually being pretty hot at one point in time, before the Venom movie came out, and this was like a $25 book, and I'm just kind of like, no, I ain't gonna pay that. I'll wait till it dies down a little bit, and it died down to like a $10 book. So I went to my store and I found it for $8. So whatever. I'm happy paying $8 for it because it's a really nice, clean copy. The whites are white. I really don't have. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Really, I mean, the only thing I can see is that corner right there, and a little tick mark right there. But that's it with this book. Really happy to have it, and yeah. Let's see what's next. And I picked up this. I don't know why I picked this book up. I don't know why. This is Redlands number 1. Never heard of it at all. I guess I just like the cover. I've never seen, like, I think the reason why I picked it up is because this black cover has no tick marks on it whatsoever. And I think that's why I bought it. There's no tick marks on it, so. And plus, I love the cover on it for some reason. So, whatever. I paid cover price for it, so ain't no big deal. Ain't no big deal about that. Okay. Now, these next 4 or 5 books. Now, let me move these out of the way. Now, if you don't remember a couple of videos ago where I showed off Batgirl number, what was it, 45? It was a cool cover. I forget who the artist is. It just escapes me. And then a Superman book that I got from this Game Exchange store where they have a comic book section, and there's not a whole lot, but when they do have a little bit of keys, I pick them up just because they're really cheap. I don't know how much I paid for these 5 books. I think I paid like $1, so whatever, right? Can't beat dollar books. So first book we got is Eternal Warrior number 5. This is the second appearance of Bloodshot. I was hoping they had Eternal number 4. But they didn't. I would have scooped that up right away. Just yanked that son of a bitch out. But they didn't have it. They had number 5. They also had some Rye issues, but they weren't the scarce issues, like number 2 through 5. They had 7 and 8, and I was really debating on picking them up, but I just didn't. But if 7 and 8 of Rye or Ray or however you want to call it, I call it Rye. If number 7 and 8 are hard to find issues, let me know, and I'll go back and pick them up. But yeah, Eternal Warrior number 5. Okay. Astonishing X-Men number 4. This is the, I don't know what this is, but it says not for resale at the bottom of it, so I know it's not the real thing. Well, actually, I did not think it was. I thought it was the real thing at first, because when I looked up Astonishing X-Men, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. And I bought it. And when I got home and looked at it, I was like, what? It says not for resale on the bottom. So I looked at it again, and it said Astonishing X-Men number 6. and this one says number 4. So, whatever. Uh, I'm not mad about it or anything. I didn't know about it, so I didn't think nothing of it. But whatever, right? Uh, I'll find the real one. I thought it was at first, but I guess I was wrong on that one. This is an Image title, Jack Staff number 1. I picked it up just because I like the cover on it. They had a lot of Image number 1s, like from various titles that I have never heard of before. Some of them I kind of did know a little bit, but not a lot. And they just had so many Image number 1 issues, and I was debating on just picking up all of them, but I mean, what would be the point? I mean, if they're not going to be worth anything but just $1, I mean, whatever. I mean, I probably should have picked up. I mean, there's actually 2 or 3 titles that I actually wanted to grab, but I just didn't. But I did pick up one, Jack Staff number 1. Thought it was cool. So yeah, and this is the old Image. This is like the old Image company. So I thought that was cool because of their logo. All right. It Girl number 1. I picked this up solely just for the cover. I like the way the artist draws this character. Is that who's the artist in this? Hold on a minute. I'll find out in a minute. Crap. All right, who did it? Mike Norton. I think Mike Norton did it. No, cover art. Yeah, cover art by Michael and Laura Allred. Okay, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I just got this book just for the shit. Oops, sorry. Give me 1 minute here. Tape went off the bag. But yeah, I pretty much just got this book just for the cover. I thought it looked pretty cool. It ain't gonna be worth much in the long run, but I just wanted it just to have it. So, alrighty. But yeah, It Girl number 1. I thought it was cool, so I bought it. I mean, it didn't cost me much. It didn't cost me anything almost. So, last book, Pit number 1. I bought this. I remember this brought me back to when I first started collecting comics, and I remember having a Pit number 1. One of my mother's friends, he gave me some of his old books that he used to have, and he had a Pit number 1 in there. But the only difference with his copy and my copy, I think, was that I don't know if it was this or another or a different issue, but the cover was different. The title was green instead of red. I don't know if that's completely accurate or not, but I just saw it and I'm like, all right, I'll buy it. Whatever. Ain't no big deal. So, yeah. All right. So now we're getting into the good stuff right here, boys. We're getting into the good stuff. All these books right here. All these books right here is where it's at right here, boys. It's where it's at. So we're starting off with this right here. I felt like in a money spending mood. I did. So first we got Captain Marvel number 18. This is the issue where Carol Danvers gets her powers, I believe. I bought this. I want to say about a month or 2 ago, and I bought it. I don't know, just to have it. I think I paid $40 for it. I think it probably goes for that much. I think it goes for that much in high grade. This is probably like a 6.0 maybe, but I'm happy to have it. It's pretty cool. I like the red in the background. It looks nice. So that's pretty much why I bought it. I think the money book though is number 19? I can't remember. But yeah, I bought that just for the cover and the significance of it. And I think honestly, this book should go for more. But oh well. All right, next book we got Journey into Mystery, number 118. This is the first appearance of the Destroyer. Just a great book. I love the cover on this. It looks awesome. Thor fighting Destroyer as the cover. It looks amazing. And I remember seeing an older copy of this a couple months back in the same store in a back issue bin, and it didn't even look half as nice as this. And I think the price tag on it was I think $75 for it, and it looked beat. Like the colors were fading, a whole bunch of nicks on the corners. I mean, it just looked horrible. And I was kind of like, no, someone else can buy that. I ain't buying it. And I come across this uh, at the store. One of the guys that worked there, um, me and him, we talk about comics every time I show up there. He's really close with me. He always gives me a discount every time I walk in the store. Um, and we chit chat. His favorite superhero is Spider-Man, like I am. You know, we just talk about comics, and it's great. It's awesome. I mean, I could be sitting there talking to him for like 5 minutes, and it'd already be like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? It's that intense. Um, but yeah, he had some books that he was selling, and I was like, and before and let me tell you first, before I even walked into the store to buy this book and the next book I'm about to show you here in a minute, I told myself, I said, I am not gonna buy anything crazy, like too crazy. Even though I was in a kind of a spending mood, I wasn't thinking about spending money. You know what I'm saying? But he gave me a good deal on both of these books, and I'm happy with them. But I paid $60 for this. $60. Okay, and I'm happy paying 60 for it. Because I mean, there are VG copies of this, like 4.5s, selling for the same price as this copy. Like not like you could. I think there was a sale. Like I was looking up recent sold items for this. Well, sold listings for this book, and VGs are were selling for 50 to $60, and this is way better than a VG. I mean, let's get up close with this, shall we? I mean, it ain't no VG. To me, it ain't no VG, man. I say I say 5.5 to a 6.0. I think that. I mean, look at that. Look at that. I mean, come on now. Come on now. But yeah, I got a killer deal on that. I'm happy with that book, but I'm not as happy as I am with this book. Okay. Um I paid $130 for this book, and I do not regret it one bit. I do not regret it. I do not regret it. All right. You ready for this? Boom. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, number 13. This is the first appearance, or not the first appearance, but the first meeting between Sergeant Fury and Captain America. And my gosh, look how bright and colorful this book is. I mean, look at it. Ooh. Let's get up close. Come on now. I mean, it's got. I mean, overall, I mean, it's got a little bit of, a little bit of flaws, but I mean, come on, man. Look at that. I'm getting pumped up just talking about it. Yeah, yeah, and he marked it as a 6.0 to a 6.5. I say that's dead on. I say that's dead on. I say that's dead on right there. I mean, maybe a 7.0 if I'm lucky and the guys over at CGC are in a very happy mood. This could go for a 7.0, but I'm happy with the deal I made for both of these books. I mean, this made me happy when I bought it. At first, I was kind of skeptical about it, but when I got home and looked up the eBay sales for this, there were, I think, like a VG copy, like a 5.0 copy or something like that. It sold for $200, and I'm like, okay, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. And I paid, and if I haven't said it before, I paid $130 for this. 130. Come on now. And it's funny because I don't know why some people, because I seen, like, when I looked up Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 13 on eBay, some people were clarifying that this is the first Silver Age appearance of Captain America. But to me that makes, because you got Avengers 4 that came out in March 1964, and you had this that came out in December. So I don't know why they think that this is, but whatever they make assumptions on, I think Avengers 4 is the first Silver Age appearance of Captain America. So whatever, right? But this book is still nice. I love the cover. It's great. It's awesome. Love it. Love it, love it. Alright, we gotta move on here. But that's definitely the highlight of this video. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos number 13, baby. Let's get it. Okay. Now, the third time that I went to this store where I bought these books, I went back yesterday or the day before, and I picked up, I was digging today. I was digging through those boxes, and I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I got some books here, so let's start out with some Defenders. Some Defenders right here, and they had a lot of Defender issues, and I picked up the key issues from all of them, and I picked out the best copies. I'm a cherry picker when it comes to finding the high grade copies, or the highest grade that they have. And I didn't pay much for these Defenders issues. I think the most I spent on these Defenders issues was like $12 for 2 of them, and everything else was like $8 or $6 or something like that. But this is Defenders number 18. This is the first appearance of the Wrecking Crew. Really nice high grade copy. Oh, now this one I was actually really happy to find for $8. Found this one for $8. Defenders number 17. This is the first meeting between Luke Cage and the Defenders. And I think this is the issue. No, this is not the issue. That's a different issue that I have. But this is the first appearance between Luke Cage and the Defenders. I paid $8 for this. $8. And it's actually in really nice, presentable shape. I think the only issue that I can see with the cover, I looked in the inside, and the insides of it, and it looks great. Is that crease right there? And I think that's it. Oh, there's a tick mark right there. But overall, man, this book is nice. This book is nice. $8 for this book. That's definitely a steal. Come on now. Then I found Defenders number 11. I forget what the significance of it is. I think this is part of the Avengers and Defenders crossover, I think. And I forget what part it is. I think it's number 8. I don't know how many parts there are, but I know this is part number 8. And it's guest starring Silver Surfer, so I bought it. I forget how much I paid for that. I think it's between $8 and $12. But I know I paid $12 for this. Defenders number 6. This is the first appearance of Cyrus Black, I think his name is. Yeah, I think this is the first appearance of Cyrus Black. It's somebody who Goes against Doctor Strange, I think. So that's pretty cool. I paid $12 for that. And then I found this Defenders number 5. This is the Origin of Valkyrie. This is my third copy of this book. My third copy. And this is not as high as a grade as my other 2 copies. But every time, I don't know why, but every time I see this book for cheap, I buy it. For some reason, I do. But yeah. That's pretty cool, though. And I remember my first copy of this I ever bought. I paid $5 for it, and it's in really nice high grade shape. Really nice. That one was $12, but I still bought it. Whatever. And then I found 2 copies of Marvel Premiere number 29. Got those. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. I paid like $3 a piece for them, so yeah, I had to get those. They were cheap, so why not? And the last book I got, Marvel Team Up number 19. This is the first appearance of Stegron. I think the Living Dinosaur or something like that. I think this is like a somebody that's close to Kirk Connors. I think, who's Stegron, but whatever. I just bought it just because it had Spider-Man in it, and it's in really nice high grade shape. And I paid $10 for this, so there you go. But that does it for this haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be making another collection video soon. I think it's gonna be going over my DC collection a little bit, and I'll go back to Marvel. And I'll just switch back and forth between that DC and Marvel, which with every comic collection video that I do. So be on the lookout for that. And this is Comic Collector 101, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.